Now, who remembers what key that we are supposed to be playing this in? G major. The way that I would prefer that this is just a recommendation as far as the accompaniment style that you're going to be doing, because you and your partner's going to be playing the melody, but you're going to be playing the accompaniment underneath that thing. So, what I'd like you guys to do is to play the chords in the right hand, preferably maybe around the range where it is on the recording here, and then in the left hand I just want you to play a single bass note underneath there. I mean, you could do it an octave there, especially when it gets to that the big part there, but this is kind of more or less the style, playing the chords in quarter notes while the left hand is playing like a pedal bass note underneath there. Okay, so, and which chord, since we are in the key of G major, which chord does he start with? One, the one chord, which is, of course, G major there. Okay, so you could write in a little G on your sheets there, because it starts on the intro. And as we talked last time, we said, Zach pointed out that the chord changes happen more or less every 2 beats there, okay? So the next place that the chord changes happened was on which word? Young, right. All right, and then the next part was? Part, and then the next one was? Open, and then book, yeah. And then after that, somewhere in the middle, like, around like after there, so. And then you have used to, and then where's the next chord change happen?
Say.
You. Yeah.
Or you goes back.
There's one after book and then there's another one before you.
Right, okay. Before we get to that there, why don't we just backtrack there? As far as the next chord change that happens on, or the second chord change that happens on young, I should say first chord change happens on young. What's the melody, what note is on the melody at that particular point? Let's all sing, when you were young, everyone say young. What note is that? D. So what chord is good to fit with that there? When you were young, does that sound right? No, someone said no there. You were young.
No.
Nah. What other possibilities do we have that fit with D? 4 chord? What's the 4 chord in G major?
B minor.
C major. When you were young. I'm sorry, I had to. That particular reaction is probably what you would get if you harmonized it with the 4 chord there, okay?
You could do it.
What else? You would be diminished.
B minor.
B minor? You were young.
Yeah.
She says yeah. So I would think, yeah, I would
Good job.
put a B minor chord over that there. What does B minor have to do with in the key of G major there?
Relative minor to.
Yeah, or if you're just thinking diatonically, it's the 3 chord there, okay? And the 3 chord, I don't know if you guys have gone over like a 3-chorded theory class. It could be used as like a substitution for the 5 chord, which we were talking about, like kind of like an extension of that there. Alright, so we have.
C major.
Hard. Everyone say hard. What note is that?
E.
What note is that?
E.
E. So what harmonizes good with E?
C major.
Yeah. And I would agree that you would be C major. You were young and your heart wasn't. Open book.
I'd say D7 maybe. 5, 7.
5, 7. Yeah, the melody I think is open book or something like that there, and it kind of outlines like A and C, which are part of the 5, 7, which we would expect in G major, because what happens is when you go from the D7 and then you're going into the next part, you used to say, what chord are we at that point?
That's a 5.
I mean before that there.
1.
Yeah, you have to return back to 1 G major somewhere after that there, right? So,
Oh, okay.
actually, there's a couple, and I heard Matt actually refer to this, there's a couple possibilities that you could do. Well, let me talk about that in a second here. So, this is what we have so far. We have you were young and your heart was an open book. Okay, so that kind of fits, right? Yes? Okay. All right, and before we get to that part, I want to talk about the open book. This is all that you were required to do, but what was the other thing that you said, Matt, that could fit on an open book there?
5, 9.
Yeah, this is something, if you listen real carefully to the recording, it does a D7, and how do you mark that? -9 or flat 9 there. What do we mean by that there? D7, but what's a ninth? What would be a ninth of D? E, yeah, well the flat would be E flat there. So actually, if you're playing through it,
That would actually be
But only the fifth.
yeah, you could also do it there as well. Too. So, so you have that.
So what do you flatten on that? What's the,
What you do is, where are we? This is how I'm playing the D7. I'm leaving out the F sharp. I'm just doing this, and then you do like a neighbor tone with that there, and then that resolves back to a G major. So real quick harmonic change. Let's try that all together then, right? Yeah, let's try what we have. Headphones on, please. If you want to just do the right hand, by the way, everyone, shh. If you want to do just the right hand, you can do it that way there, that's fine there. Everyone play the G major chord in the right hand. Preferably around the middle C there. That's probably the best register for it there. If you need to scoot on over, that's fine. And what's the easiest way to get to B minor here?
just move your
Making
thumb down.
inversion.
Yeah, which inversion?
First. No. Second.
Second inversion with F sharp there, because they both have G major, and then all you need to do is change the G to F sharp there. And then the 4 chord, I would do it in this inversion. Everyone play C major in this inversion. Look up here, C major in this inversion. Thank you. And then the D7, there's a couple things you could do. You could do my way with the A, C, and D, or you could do with the F sharp. Doesn't really make a difference to me, whichever way you do. And then if you want to sneak in that flat 9, feel free to do so there, but
Yeah.
back to G major, all right? Okay, here we go. Sing along with Mario. Ready? Everyone give me a few measures of G major, like this. Ready? 1, 2. When you were young and your heart was an open book.
Ah.
Let's try that again, right? I'm sorry, I caught you guys off guard with the young there because it comes in a lot sooner here. Ready? In fact, we'll just do 2 beats of G major and then right into the B minor. Ready? Here we go. Hush. 1. Ready? 2. Why is there a buzz here? Do you guys hear a buzz? No?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, starting on G. When you were young and your heart was an open book. You used to. What's on say?
B minor.
Headphones off. What's on say?
B minor.
Yeah, B minor again. Oops, excuse me. So we have B minor. Let
C.
C major.
D7.
Yes, exactly. So it's the same thing all over again with the D7. You know you did, you know you did, you know you did. Back to G major again. So it repeats the same thing over and over again here, right? In fact, what I'm going to do is let me play through the opening portion again and have you guys play along with the actual recording here this time.
Oh, this is gonna be a disaster.
That's fine.
So, headphones on. Here we go. Ready?
That.
You guys ready? Alright. Here we go. Ready? C, D, G, B minor.
Oh,
Okay?
cool, cool.
Feel pretty good with that there? You can work on that there if you want. Alright, headphones off. There you go, okay? Alright, so what I'd like you guys to do is for next time, I'd like you to work on the second page. Oops, where's the second page? There's the second page. Work through the, but if this ever-changing world in which we live in makes you give in and cry. And then there's, live in, and then you can do the chords during the. So, and you can start rehearsing with your partner. Remember, before the 10-week exam, I'd like you and your partner to be able to, accompany your partner and have your partner play the melody either on his or her instrument or sing as well. Then, yes, you can sing.
Sing it, right?
Yes, you can sing it. Perfectly
I'll
fine.
bust out my trombone.
All right. So, questions about that one?
I'm gonna play it on my piccolo.